What's up, YouTubers? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Eddie here. In this video, I'm going to show you my collection of originals and remakes or reboots. Let me all know what you think. Which ones do you like better? Do you prefer originals or do you prefer the remakes? I usually prefer the originals, but there's been quite a few times where the remake is nearly as good or probably a little bit better. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's get right to it. All right, guys. So the first that we're going to talk about the original Alfred Hitchcock cycle, 1960 or the 1998 remake. Now the remake was it was taken shot for shot, exactly the way the original was. This one has Vince Vaughn playing Norman Bates. It's got a good cast. It's got a good cast, but this one is brilliant. This is a masterpiece. This is a classic. So in my opinion, I'm gonna choose the original. This is no contest. I mean, they're not even. It doesn't even. In my opinion, the remake does not even come close to this great film. This is one of the greatest films of horror of all time, in my opinion. Yeah, this one's no contest. And then we have the original Poltergeist versus the remake. I'm gonna say the original. This one was horrible. I didn't like it. Wasn't a fan of it. Where this one is a classic. This one is great. So yeah, this one is no contest either. I might give the remake another shot because I've only seen it once and that was it. So maybe down the line I probably will give it another shot. All right, and then we have Clash of the Titans. Now we got the original 1981. We got the remake. I think it was in 2010. I'm not sure. I found both of them entertaining. I like them both. This one, of course, has more CGI stuff like that. So the original is nostalgic. I liked it when I was a kid. It's just it's a good movie. But I gotta go with the original, guys. I'm sorry, I gotta go with the original, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people that probably would choose the remake over it. But I gotta go with the original. Let me know what you all think of Clash of the Titans. And then we got to go with the Crazies. We got the original, and then we got the remake. I gotta say that this one is very close because I really like the remake. I thought it was a good remake. I thought it was hands down. I think it was a fantastic remake. The original was good too. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. And this one is tough. What do you all think about the Crazies? Do you like the original or do you like the remake better? Let me know. All right, so up next we got Conan the Barbarian. We got the original, we got the remake. I gotta say, I like the remake. It wasn't bad. I found it kind of entertaining, but I gotta go with the original on this one, just because it's more nostalgic and I feel that. It's a classic. It's a classic, and I don't think the remake is not as good as the original. But this one is fairly good. I mean, it's average, but I gotta go with the original on Conan. What do y'all think about Conan? Then we go, and we have Fright Night. We got the original, and we got the remake. I gotta go with the original. Yeah, I don't even think it's a contest. The original is the better film, which I found this one kind of, it was average. It was not bad. It's not bad. Colin was pretty good in it, but yeah, I mean, I gotta go with the original on this one. The original Fright Night. Then we got RoboCop. Got the original, got the remake. This is another one where I think it's not really a contest. Gotta go with the original on this one. My opinion, I think it's the better of the two. This one, I don't know. I only watched it once, so I need to re-watch it again at some point. Maybe my opinion would change. But then we got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You got the original. I love that leather face right there. Yeah, hands down, this is a true classic. The remake is great. I love this remake. Probably one of my favorite remakes in of all time. This one is really up there. I saw it at the theaters when it came out. I think it was in 2003. So they're both of them are good. I like both of them. I think that the story is a little different, of course. But yeah, this is a really good remake, and I think there's people out there that might choose the remake over the original. So I don't know. I like them both. I like both films. So on this one, it's kind of tough for me to choose. I mean, Then we got The Longest Yard, which I like both. I like the remake with Adam Sandler, but I gotta go with the original, guys. I gotta go with the Burt Reynolds. This is a classic, man. It's fun. This one, it's fun too. Don't get me wrong. I like the cast as well, but yeah, hands down, I gotta go with the with the original on that one. All right. So next up, we got Night of the Living Dead, and we got the original and the remake. This is kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where I think the remake is nearly as good. I love this remake. It's a damn good remake. This one is classic. It's fantastic. What do you all think of Night of the Living Dead? They're both really good. And you got Child's Play, the original, and you got the remake. This one's no contest. I gotta go with the original. I mean, really, really, this is a classic. I didn't really like this remake. I thought it was kind of, it was just the acting was bad. I don't know. I only saw it once, so it's I need to give it another shot. I know that maybe there's people out there that like it. I don't know. I gotta give it again another rewatch, but I gotta go with the original on Child's Play. We got the Evil Dead, 1981 or the 2013. I think it was 2013. I actually like this remake. I thought the remake was fantastic, and this one is a classic. Bruce Campbell, they're both good. So which one do you all like better? I mean, this one is kind of goes neck and neck. I mean, I like them both. Then we have from the Nightmare Street collection. Let's talk about the original, of course, in 1984. And this is the 2010 remake. This is no contest, guys. This is awful. The remake was awful. Hands down, the original. Robert Englund is far better Freddy. I mean, I don't think no one can play Freddy as Robert Englund did. So that's a no contest right there. And we got Halloween. We got the John Carpenter versus the Rob Zombie. You know, I gotta go with John Carpenter. This is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. This one was not bad. It wasn't bad. His sequel though was horrible. This one passes, but of course it's not really a contest. I gotta go with the original Halloween on this one. Then you got Amityville Horror. This is the original. This is a remake, which I find both good. This is another one that kind of goes head to head. I mean, they're both solid movies. The remake is actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed this remake. This is a classic, so let me know what you all think. They're both good, in my opinion. Hills Have Eyes. You got the original Wes Craven or the remake. This is a 1977. I believe this was 2006, I think. Now, this is another one where I think the remake might be a little better, in my opinion. But this one is, this one is good too. Wes Craven, it's more like, it's a 70s movie, so it's more exploitation. This one has got more gore, more blood, it's bloodier, it's gorier, Man, they're both good, guys. What do you all think of The Hills Have Eyes? Then we got the Tomb Raider. We got Angelina Jolie, the original, or is this a reboot, remake, requel? I don't know, but they're both okay. I mean, it's like they're both based on the video game. I played the video game when I was a kid. I I don't know. What do you all think of the Tomb Raider? I mean, what do you all think? Which one do you all think is better? I don't know. We got Robin Hood. We got Kevin Costner here. We got Russell Crowe. I don't know. This one get a reboot a couple of times or what? I mean, I don't know. A remake, I don't know. To me, I actually enjoyed all three of them. But if I were to choose, I'm gonna have to go with this one. I don't know why. I'm gonna go with this one. What do y'all think? Which one is your favorite Robin Hood movie? Yeah, I gotta go with the the one with Kevin Costner. All right, so then we got Death Wish, Charles Bronson, Bruce Willis. I did enjoy the remake, but and of course this is a classic. They're both good. They're both good films. I think I'm gonna go with the original. I think I'm gonna go with Charles Bronson on this one. But let me know what you all think. Let me know what you all think. But I gotta go with the original. Friday the 13th. Got the original. We got the. I don't know if it's a reboot, requel. I don't know. Jason doesn't come out on this one, so maybe I should have gotten part two. I don't know. I liked both. I mean, they're both pretty good, but I don't know. I gotta go with the original because this is the one that put the slashers in the 80s. This is the one that started it all in the 80s. So I gotta go with the original. All right, now we got Dawn of the Dead, the original from 1978 or 79, I can't remember. And this one was the remake. This was 20. Can't remember the year it came out. I saw it at the theaters. I love this remake. I love this remake. This was a good remake, and of course the original is a classic as well. This one is kind of like another one where like the remake might be a little better or might be just as good as the original. These are both really good films. I like them both. So what do you all think? What do y'all think of Dawn of the Dead? Do you like the original better or do you like the remake better? Then we got Total Recall. We got Arnold against Colin. I don't know. I actually like this one. I've only seen it very few times where I've seen this one a lot of times throughout the years. So, I don't know, maybe I would probably choose this one, the original, more, but I gotta give this one another watch at some point. So yeah, what do you all think of Total Recall? And the last but not least that I have is I Spit on Your Grave. This is the 1978, and this is the 2010, I believe. They're these. I think that the original has more. The rape scene. The rape scene is. They're both hard to watch, but this one is horrible. This is one that it's a type of movie that you're probably not gonna revisit often, so it's very hard to watch, whereas this one is kind of hard to watch too. But in the second half of the movies, like where she goes and gets her revenge, I think this one has more gore, more gory. I think the kills are more gorier in this one, where I think the rape scene is more disturbing on this one. So I don't know. They're both you know, very disturbing. They're both disturbing. But let me know what you all think. Which one do you like better, the original or the remake? I think maybe this is another one where I think the remake might be a little better. I don't know. What do you all think? And I almost forgot, but I did have another one here, and it's The Last House on the Left. This is by Wes Craven. This is the original from 1972. and this is the remake from 2009, and they're both released by Arrow. This one is another one that they're both good movies, and this is just like I Spit on Your Grave. These are the type of movies that you probably won't revisit often. I mean, this one is very, very disturbing. It's got a lot of, it's got violence. It's got, it's hard to watch. The remake too. It's kind of hard to watch a little bit too. But I think that the remake is probably one of those that might be better, a little bit better than the original, in my opinion. What do you all think? Do you think the original is better than the remake, or do you prefer the remake over the original? I don't know. In this one, I might say the remake is probably a little bit better in my opinion. But what do you all think? I mean, do you agree with me, or do you think the original? I mean, usually I like originals better, but in this case, I don't know. You know, I think the original might be a little better. So yeah, and that was it. Those were my originals or remakes. So there you have it, guys. Those were my remakes and originals. I probably missed some. I probably didn't get them all. I probably have some more over there that I need to check. But thanks for sticking around, guys. So let me know in the comments. What do you all like better? Do you like the originals better than the remakes? I know in some cases, maybe some originals are better, some remakes are better. I don't know. What do you all think? Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Letterbox, my links are in the description down below. So again, thanks for watching, and stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next one, guys. Bye.